AITA for resenting my siblings for using the last conscious moments of our mother's life to get photos of her with their kids? I, 25F, have 3 siblings, 34F, 33F, and 22 meters, and I am the only one who doesn't have children. Last month, my mom was diagnosed with late-stage cancer and she passed within 4 weeks of us finding out she was even sick. On the day she died, we received a call from the hospital basically saying that she had had a rough night and we should get down to see her because she didn't have long left. 2 of my siblings don't drive, so I picked them up with their kids and met my other sibling there. I greeted her with a quick cuddle and kiss before my siblings started taking turns getting photos of each of their children on the bed with my mom while chatting amongst themselves about the best way to sit up the babies or support mom holding them. I wrangled whichever toddler wasn't currently having a turn to stop them causing chaos in the hospital ward. After going back forth with each of the kids for about half an hour, my siblings asked if I could take a group photo of them with mom while all of them held their children. I agreed, but a few moments after taking the photo, mom's machines went crazy and nurses rushed in to further sedate her. Mom was out of it from that point and the nurses said that they would call us if her condition changed. I didn't want to leave the hospital, but because I had brought my brother and sister who don't drive, they asked if I could at least take them home so their kids could have some lunch and a nap. At this point, I'm a little salty that I didn't really get to talk with my mom or get to be a part of any photos with her, but I figured I could take everyone home, head back, and get some one-on-one time with her. Not long after we left, the hospital called again and said mom's condition had worsened to the point that it was only the machines keeping her alive, and she would not regain consciousness. She passed a few hours later. In the moment and basically the rest of that day, I was just heartbroken about losing my mom and the photos didn't cross my mind again. However, when my siblings announced to their social medias about mom's passing, they used the photos they took of her that morning and noted that they were so grateful to have gotten those final conscious moments with her before she passed. And every one of them filled me with so much rage. I asked my siblings to remove their posts and stated it was because I didn't want mom being remembered as the frail woman in their photos, but when they refused, I blew up and let it slip that it was also my own resentment towards them and not being able to look at those photos without an insane amount of jealousy. They basically told me to grow up because her grandkids were the most important people in her life and she would like the photos, so I said they wouldn't even remember her, but me, her 25-year-old daughter, would always remember that I was less important on that day because I didn't have kids. So, AITA? NTA, I'm sorry for your loss. Everyone had 4 weeks to spend as much time with her as they could. I don't understand why it was important to get photos of a dying woman on a hospital bed, and post those photos to social media. Instead of spending quality time with her, and making sure her last few moments were as she wanted them to be, offering her comfort and talking to her, they turned her into a social media prop for themselves. The grandchildren shouldn't have even been there when she was dying, let alone monopolizing her precious little time. The family had 4 weeks after knowing she was terminal to take family photos. This was all terribly inappropriate. It would honestly affect my relationship with my siblings permanently. Not everyone's feelings and wants in this situation are valid. Yes, you wanted, desired and deserved a chance to say goodbye properly, but your siblings wanted, desired and deserved the same. It's something for your nieces and nephews to have later too. It's not exclusively about you and your siblings. My condolences on your loss.